As you may have heard, the Arlington City Council recently appointed 28 people to a citizen-led Unity Council. The group's mission is to make the American Dream City a more equitable place for everyone, and it's the topic of a special edition of Ask Arlington. So, who are some of the voices on the council? UTA professor Dr. Jason Shelton, who serves as the chair of the Unity Council, joins us now to explain more about the council's mission. And let's get to some of those questions. Dr. Shelton, thanks for joining us, and could you please expand on the Unity Council's mission and the progress that you've made so far?
We're making a lot of progress. We've conducted lots of statistical analyses. I want to tip my hat to the city manager's office and the research team there. We have analyzed data from various really important sources like the United States Census, data on health that comes from the state, local data from our local survey of Arlington residents. There's just a wealth of statistical data that we have that has just been really important and tremendous. Not only that, but we're about to go into the field now to do our in-depth interviews, talking with local residents. And that's really important because you can have all the statistics in the world and you need all the statistics to justify points, but statistics can only take you but so far. We are everyday people and we have emotions and experiences, and what talking to local residents will do is help put a face and put an experience to the data. It's connecting the two, and so it's not just about pluses and minuses and multiplication, it's about emotions. It's about why people feel the way that they do. And that's what statistics cannot tell you. And so we're about to begin that. And not only are we going to be doing these individual interviews, but we're going to be doing focus groups. We're going to be doing some town halls. So it's just really important to get the community involved so that they understand what's going on and have a say in the direction of what's going to happen in terms of the recommendations and why we have made it to this point in our city. So a major part of our task force is to deliver a set of recommendations that will bring about greater equality in our city. Well, how do you do that? And so while we do this research, you let the numbers lead you and you let the experiences that people tell you about lead you to a set of ideas related to housing, to a set of ideas related to health and wellness, and policing, and all of the other topics that our committee is discussing. So things are going really, really well.
We know many of our residents have great ideas on how to make the city more equitable. How can they share those ideas with the Unity Council?
The first homework assignment that I tasked members of our Unity Council to complete was to submit a list of names of local residents here in the community who they felt would be able to provide insight to an analysis that would be beneficial to our task force. So imagine of the 29 people, 5 of them, each one of them submitting 5 names of people in the community. And these are people who could be everyday people who've just lived here forever, or maybe they just got here, or they could also be highly influential people.
When will the Unity Council's findings be ready, and how will the city go about implementing those recommendations?
Our final report is due to City Council and Mayor Williams in February, approximately mid-February. So hopefully when we lay those recommendations on the desk of City Council and the mayor, they will look at those and say, wow, okay, these are things that we can do immediately. These are things that maybe we need to think about down the road. But in speaking with several members of the City Council and Mayor Williams, they're all very excited and are looking forward to what we produce. And so what we as a Unity Council have to do is make sure that we produce recommendations that, again, are short-term, mid-term, and long-term, and that are rooted in the data, and that they show how if implemented, what the changes can be and what they can bring about in our city.
Dr. Shelton, thanks for all those answers. That will do it for this episode of Ask Arlington. For more information on the Arlington Unity Council and upcoming meetings, please visit arlingtontx.gov/Unity Council.